So today I'm speaking with Jon Staley, Executive Manager of Youthworx. Hi Jon, thanks for speaking with us today. Can you just tell me what are the core goals of Youthworx and what's at its heart?
Youthworx is a youth media social enterprise that trains and employs young people who are homeless, at risk of homelessness. We're set up on the basis of tapping into a young person's creativity first, and we've built a whole infrastructure around how we can then take that from a creative journey into a skill-based journey, then from the creative to the commercial, and then from the commercial to the art. And really that revolves around a couple of key programs that we have in place. So we have an accredited training program where a young person first comes into a studio environment where we really try and get their hands dirty around creative production around film and radio, and give them all the tools that they can to really get messy and creative and sort of go on that journey of open up what the possibility of storytelling is. Then we've got a film production business where we employ graduates of the training as key producers within the business, and that's where they get the opportunity to turn that creative skill set into a commercial reality where they get paid, they get money in their pocket and they can put a roof over their head on the basis of a creative skill set and do really dignified, meaningful work. They also get to work on some really interesting, often social impact storytelling projects. So there's kind of a dual thing that happens there. They become technicians and sort of work with cameras and sound and all of that, but they also get to tell really interesting, important stories that kind of matter, and that they might be interviewing an Indigenous elder or an academic or a young person on the street or whatever, and they're getting to document these really interesting and important sort of stories. So that's a kind of, for me, that's a kind of a win-win. And then we also have young people who have come through our training and also through the business, and then are getting the opportunity to work on original content, so an independent storytelling stream where I guess they're becoming artists, and they're getting the capacity to tell stories that will have a professional outcome, through that skill set that they've built up over a number of years.
And what makes Youthworx different from other organisations that support youth at risk?
So I think one of the key things about Youthworx is it really is about trying to give people the tools themselves and to be both a connected member of society, but also to have that independent kind of capacity to earn a living and to be a storyteller and to have a voice and to be articulate in their experience. And I think, again, often organisations in this space understandably focus on survival skills, or putting just the sort of food and shelter side of survival. We're really focused also on the kind of the meaning side of life as well, and giving purpose and I guess having a reason to get up in the morning and a reason for something to go for. If you can tap into that creative space in a person's life, I think people just learn better when they're motivated. So if you can tap into that side of a young person, and that's where getting on a creative journey can be so powerful, because you kind of want to get there, you want to tell a story, you want to engage with the material. If that's half the battle. You start, if you're engaged, like I said, people just learn so much more effectively when they're motivated, and then they care more about the circumstances around their life. So in a way, it kind of has that if you can get to the heart of that, then people start to care more about the other parts of their life and so on.
How has working with social venture partners assisted Youthworx?
Yeah, look, working with social ventures partners from my perspective has been really profound on a whole lot of levels. There's been both the kind of practical financial support, which triggered a whole lot of things that we could do in terms of infrastructure development, and then there's just been the sort of strategic support that a team of people from social ventures has provided to us directly, and in a way just given us incredible backup, and just an incredible network that through Rob and Anushka and others and Kim and Ollie, that people are able to draw on. So honestly for me it's been a catalyst for us to kind of create an infrastructure that means the organisation now has the capacity to grow in a way that we just didn't have.
What does being an SVP partner mean for you?
I think it's a great opportunity on both sides. I think for the partners who work with us, they also get to get a unique insight into an organisation that's really trying to work at the grassroots level, and you get a chance to really make an impact on a whole bunch of people's lives through the kind of support and the kind of expertise that you can bring in. And honestly, that you cannot underestimate how important and how valuable that can be for an organisation like us, where the resources have been really scarce. So, really consider getting involved. It's one of the most fantastic things you can do, and it benefits organisations like us immensely.